it's already full of people. Going right to the model. Going right to the model. Okay. Okay, so here I am. And there it is. There's the model. That's Epic Universe. It's not a bioreconstruct aerial. It is actually the model of Epic Universe. I'm still kind of just taking it all in, but I wish I could like float above it in a little mini helicopter. Look at this. I have been waiting for Nintendo merch to come to this resort for so long. Oh no. Oh, it's huge. Oh, it's huge. It's so big. Yoshi hat, $39. Do I? Here's the checkout. I'm gonna get this too, yes.
I gotcha.
You know, it's interesting. I don't see a swimming pool, which should be right here. It is interesting. The parking garage is kind of here, and the drop-off, but no swimming pool. I guess no extended queue either for the Ministry of Magic ride right here. Talked about this little square earlier in a video. Right in front of the French Ministry from Fantastic Beasts 2. That's how it looks in the movie. That's how it looks in this model. So I assume that's how it'll look when they build it. They were installing the base for those trees just last week. I guess we'll just look at all the model and talk about it. It's crazy. I'm kind of shaking. Different angle from Ministry of Magic Land. You can finally see what statue is in the end of the street. On the right is the Ministry entrance. In case you were wondering, stairs to nowhere. It's a Wizarding World trademark at this point. Not a Mickey Mouse tent. Definitely not. And then hidden alley. Right here, this little tiny building, it's even short. It's so short. It's shorter than the restaurant. There's the restaurant. See the angle here. This isn't being built. It isn't in the permitted plans. I don't know what this is. And there's an opening right here for backstage, but it looks like it has access to get into whatever this is and then back out. Hiding in this little French Ministry courtyard. So I don't know what that is. It's about twice the size of the bathrooms over here and over here. But it's also really squatty. I don't know. It could be offices for all we know. There's a golden phoenix on the other side of the arch. Right there. Kind of see from inside the land. From this angle, you can see the false front force perspective here before the cathedral towers. It's like flat. That's pretty cool. I still can't get over this. Theater show, Ministry entrance, Ministry ride. And it is tall. The theater is 5 stories tall here, which means this is actually taller than 5 stories for the ride. There's expansion space here that's just as long as this. They could actually build a second one of those rides if they wanted to. I mean, they should build something different, but they could. Everyone's talking about things happening on the rides, like on the Ministry ride, and I don't know where they got those rumors, honestly. I don't know who told them that. I do love the concept art that we haven't gotten yet. There's another name that is confirmed, Patisserie Medigo, although I'm not sure if it's real or just a facade. But they did trademark it, which is crazy. Oh, those are the cats from the French Ministry from the movie. There's a lot of stuff here just hidden. Okay, so I'm gonna go to Celestial Park now. We're going to do entry area rapid fire. You ready? Restrooms outside the park, security check-in, offices for administration staff, ticketing. You can wait in line here and get your tickets before going in the park. After going through security, you just walk through this portal, the Kronos, to get in. There is a second portal over here that is just for VIP entry. Once you're inside, you have wheelchair and stroller rentals, the biggest store, a chocolate moonship store. Over here you have guest services, health services, smaller stores, and a Starbucks. Rapid fire. Oh, and on the second level of this thing on the right here is a VIP area. Shh, it's a secret. Little stairs. There's a little bar up here, but it's only for special people. There's the Kronos. The Luna statue seen in concept art. Luna Overlook, waterfalls. Atlantic Restaurant's entrance. Stardust Racers with the comet icon. People have been reporting that this model cost $1 million to make, and I have to wonder, does it include the things that they added last minute? Like Meteor Astropub, which was not originally part of the plans. There was a Cassini restaurant right here, and Meteor Burger over here, and they kind of combined the two together. I can't zoom in enough, I'll try to zoom in later, but if you look at this Meteor sign, it actually has a little cheeseburger Meteor that was part of the Meteor Burger logo. So they kind of mixed the two concepts together. So Pegasus on the roof of Constellation Carousel. Is that in the concept? Is that real? I kind of love it. This is a little stage. I don't think they've announced anything for that yet. Little outdoor stage for random events right in front of the Starbucks, the park's second Starbucks. Probably so it's closer to the hotel. Speaking of the hotel, anyone else notice that the sunburst is right here instead of right here? It's in the wrong spot. It's supposed to be up there. I mean, they've already installed it, so that's one difference from the model. Very interesting. I guess this way the sun is really over the park. And that is not what the sign for Atlantic looks like in official concept art. I don't think that's what it's going to be. I think it's just a simple Atlantic written in the bevel there. Can I sneak a peek at Pizza Moon from here? Just barely. I can see Pizza Moon. What an Oaken Star. Not really. There's the empty gap. It used to be Zephyr Market. Now it's Phase 2 dining, going to open after the park. One interesting thing that people bring up a lot is we got Mario Kart and Super Nintendo World. We got the entrance to Celestial Park right there. This empty space technically is an expansion pad. Not as big as the one over there, not as big as the one over there, which goes off the model. But this one is big enough to add something to Celestial Park. And the rumor is a event space or a multi-purpose stage. So you can have shows for holidays, special events like Grinchmas. Not Grinchmas, but like Grinchmas. And if they were to do an open hub, I hate to say it out loud, but if they were to do an open hub after the park's been open for a while, being able to get to this show for a special like Christmas event or Halloween event would be a way to draw people in so that they dine at places like Atlantic or whatever fills this gap right here. The Mexican and Italian restaurants, I believe, are full service as well, and you've got to get bodies in the center here for these 3-4 full service restaurants. So bringing them into a theater or a kid-friendly Halloween event down the center of the park for free entry after 6 is one way to do that. Just spitballing. Let's go check out Stardust Racers. The ride formerly known as Starfall Racers. Stardust Racers. Extended queue. It's weird hearing people say the name Stardust Racers all around me because that's what the app is telling them. It's like, you don't know. You haven't been here the last 5 years. That's not its name. Honestly, I think the landscaping looks better in real life. Someone bring in a super zoom camera and tell me if there is a flux capacitor on the back of these trains. Because I can't... Ooh, maybe this one. Let's zoom into that one. Someone needs to crawl onto the... No, don't crawl on the model. Someone needs to take a better picture. It is getting busy in here. This place is packed. It's only been open for like 30 minutes. Dark Universe concept art, incredible. Hopefully gets announced in all its details next week. Confirmation Darkmoor as the name of the village. If you look at construction in BioReconstruct's recent aerials, you'll actually see a cutout for that sign at the entrance. Looks like it's backlit. But is that electricity on the top of the manor? Talk about setting the tone. You have to go in this land at nighttime. You just have to. Dark Universe as seen from here. Do you think they're going to paint the building this color? This like bricky drab color? The big giant building? Because it's just white right now like Jurassic Park. Like it's white like the back of Forbidden Journey.
So. I think they will.
I mean, that's really painted. These cute little switchbacks. It's like a rat maze. Yeah, so it's so well painted. One can only hope. I want to see this Frankenstein sign if my phone will let me. It's got to say Frankenstein, right? I gotta look at it from the other side. The gate does not look like that anymore. That's one big difference there. There's the fortune teller awnings for the queue, the wagons. Oh, we can see the actual coaster vehicles. Look, there they are. There's another one. Yay! Can we read the sign on the steakhouse? Does it say steakhouse? Has anyone zoomed into the steakhouse? I feel like the best views are from standing inside the model. Here's the manor. It's got some kind of electricity cable going to a tree on the back. While I'm standing here, it's so nice to see a real waterfall. No offense to Universal Studios Japan. We do have a real waterfall, multiple phases. Starts, stops, and then goes to there. One question people had was, will we be able to see Donkey Kong Country from the Yoshi ride? And it looks like they have a cutout here with a tree, but there's a cutout, so you'll be able to see the jungle behind Yoshi, kind of creating a forever backdrop. Maybe, at least according to the model. You know, we can't take the model at face value. For anyone wondering where the music note game went, look, I see it. There it is. There it is. It's right there. From this angle, probably can't tell on the video, but Mario Kart looks huge. It's like the size of the entire land over here. I mean, absolutely massive. Zooming in, I love the little fake trees at the entrance portal for Super Nintendo World. Also, it says Mario Kart on the actual building. Is that there in Japan? I don't think it is. I wonder if they'll have that here. Look at that view. Dragons is huge. Absolutely massive. Just keeps going. Are those nets around the Skyfly? Around Dragon Racers Rally? Here at the start of the coaster first launch. With those boulders. There's the launch. What's with the view of the back here of Mead Hall? I guess it turns you before you, I don't know. Are there going to be big trees there? I came to nitpick, apparently.
Look at all the details.
Everyone's marveling it, and I'm like, oh, guys, there's a coaster pointed at this thing right here. Oh, I'm a bad person. Retail location and how to treat your dragon candy store. I've been wanting to see what the theater looks like. I think this is another one they might have had to change because the original theater entrance was over here in the earliest permits, and they swapped sides so the taller part would be further away. So I wonder if they just dismantled the two pieces and smacked them apart. But here's the entrance to the theater show. And then this is a small gift shop near the exit to the theater show. I'm guessing it's called Toothless's Treasure. What is missing from this model is the final meet and greet area. Yeah. All over here should be new walls they just installed on the site. So I think we're missing the paddock here. That's a big difference in the model. There's signage for going to the theater, but no meet and greet area. Interesting. I do love all of the color for the fire drill boat ride. You can see some of the targets for the boat ride. The fake fire that you have to put out. That's pretty cute. I'm thinking these barrels here are for, my finger's so big on this, right here is for people on the dock to shoot water back or trigger some kind of effects like they have at Dudley Do Right. This is a dining area for quick service right across the way. I can kind of see the front of Mead Hall there, the statues. It's hard to see. And the lagoon. Someone was asking me how it feels, and I'm kind of holding back tears. I'm just trying to take it all in. It's so great seeing everyone really looking at it. Okay, I think it's time. I think it's time to do the AR.
It's really cool, by the way.
Here we go.
Enjoy.
Going to record the audio for the AR after I'd already done the AR, but I think what was really neat was the Celestial Park just had the beacons, like the Kronos entrance, and then the 4 beacons, like light beams above the portals. And I wonder if they actually do that, if they have a light beam sticking out of the top. That would be really cool. And so far, the AR lets you look into one major attraction in each land, but they've only announced 3 worlds so far. So one of them you get to see inside the Untrainable Dragon, and it shows you the stage show. One of them shows Rainbow Road for Mario Kart rides. You kind of are glimpsing into the building. And hopefully next week or the week after, we can glimpse into the Monsters Unchained, the Frankenstein Experiment building. I have a feeling they may give away then that it is a Kuka Arm attraction through the AR sneak peek window. And then next month, hopefully, we'll be able to see inside the Ministry of Magic. Although I'm not sure they're going to give away what the ride system is. Maybe just show us the atrium, the large entry area and kind of keep the ride system a mystery a little bit longer. Other AR things that were really cute. I really like the cars driving up to park at Helios at the back of the hotel. That was cute. More electricity on the top of the manor over at Dark Universe, so I'm starting to think that's really going to be like a nighttime lighting effect at the top of the tower at Frankenstein Manor. Of course, the fire in the windmill. It's just perfect. And then Donkey Kong has the minecart jumping over. Starfall is pretty cute. It's funny how Celestial Park is just lighting effects. Beacons and Starfall. Oh gosh, it's Stardust racers. Over here at the entrance, there is a 3D model of the Kronos Tower. And it has like solar system with the Helios in the center, but then all of the medallions in 3 dimensions, like the Time Turner for Harry Potter there, and I assume this is Super Nintendo World. There's How to Train Your Dragon. This might be the Pegasus from the top of this Constellation Carousel. And it looks like they all rotate. It's really cool looking. There's also the medallions above each of the portals, but they have recreated gigantic ones above all the merch, so you can really take it in. I love all the epic logo merch, but come on, where's the Celestial Park love? Where's the real merchandise? Look, I know it's a Time Turner, but that looks like a peanut, right? Right? Peanut. So I just looked at all the merchandise, and they do have Universal Orlando Resort branded Super Nintendo World merch. Doesn't just say Universal Studios on it. It's on some shirts, and it's on this pin. Ooh, and this hat. And this bag. Some more logo merch that says Orlando, and I think these are my favorite because they're the colors of the power-up bands. Can't replenish the Dark Universe merchandise fast enough. Flying off the shelves. Let's see who's pictured here. Is that Bride, Dracula, Frankenstein's monster, Wolfman, Mummy, and Gilman? There you are! Look at you! He's hiding there. Give him his own ride. Some more merchandise by the entrance. Something interesting. It's called Preview Ornament. As in, this may be preview merchandise and not necessarily from the land itself. So anyone who's been looking at this and be like, it's not my style, it's not what I want. Oh, I like the hat. Maybe these are just preview logos. Okay, I'm going to be wrapping this up and say goodbye to the model. A huge thank you to everyone who's been watching the channel. I know I'm awkward on camera, but I'm used to editing and talking and prepared scripts and things, but off the cuff, this is breathtaking. Dare I say it, you gotta see this.